During the lockdown for the COVID-19 pandemic, the alchemical actors gathered remotely to create a unique audio-based experiment. This is the story we told.
So first it was like recordings with Rob's voice, and we were given the recordings and we were sent these mics, and we were told to like listen to these recordings and kind of just, we weren't given much instructions at first. I feel like it was more like he just gave everyone something, and I don't know, sometimes I feel like Rob helped me in my journey, like, of my spiritual, like, awakening. Like, I definitely feel like my spirit is, like, waking up because of Rob, like, helping me in that journey. And I think that's a lot because my dad isn't in my life anymore, and he was in my life for so long, and then, like, I haven't had a dad or, like, a male figure, and I think Rob is, like, what I needed to, like, accept certain things and, like, feel the way that every person needs to feel, like, very, I don't know. It's hard to explain, like, what Rob exactly does, but I feel like he you know, you just know. Like, you just know. You just understand.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So, I feel like he gave everyone kind of what they needed in the little recordings. Because I listened to some of Nathan's, I was like, oh my God. Like, things that you say that comes out would never be said if Rob didn't do that. So I think that that's why, like, I say that my soul has become awakened in a way, is because that he pushes those buttons that need to be pushed, if that makes sense. Like, he said, like, I remember something in the first one that I tell a lot of people when I'm talking about, like, Rob and the podcast and everything, is like, he was like, what is it? Speak it into existence. I think he said, what is your, what is holding you back?
Oh, how interesting. Okay. So, Missy, tell me about how you discovered these tapes that allowed you to enter into this altered state of mind.
So there was a guy that I had been going with, and he was the one who actually got me into the tapes. He sent me first a tape with just some sort of sounds that he would make, and after a while we would just exchange tapes. I would do some sounds and he would add sounds.
Missy, one of the tapes among your collection had initials on them. Do you remember what they were?
No, I actually can't recall.
I remember that they were, I believe, ZA. Is this the man that we're talking about? Was this the man that you were involved with?
That's completely unrelated. It was a used cassette tape that we found, and we kept adding to it.
Mm-hmm. So Missy, okay. So Missy, getting back to the tapes, you would create these tapes together and you would listen to them every night. How often would you listen to these tapes?
So when we exchanged them, we would listen every Tuesday night, and we put them on and we just listened and waited. We weren't ever exactly sure what we were trying to accomplish. It started out as a little bit of fun, and then we realized that there was something more happening.
What do you mean? What do you mean something?
So every time that we did this, together we got the best response. And I know I started to feel a little bit warm during it. So I wanted to take my clothes off. It made me feel a little bit more in touch with the experience.
I want to get back to this man that you were involved with at the time. Where is he now?
He just got me into it, but if you want to, you can come and watch me do it again on Tuesday and really see what I mean by this.
Okay, so I started out the meditation and I was feeling like really like squished, so I felt like I kind of wanted to go into a fetal position, which I've noticed I've been doing at the beginning of every one of my meditation, so I did that. Um I didn't have pants on, but I had a shirt on this time, and I was under the blankets. And then I kind of felt like I was under the ground. At the end, I was feeling like I was flying. It was like a lot of pressure, like between my shoulder blades. It wasn't as comforting as they've been in the past. I felt like it was like kind of uncomfortable.
But you've also in the past, like, you've been pushed out of one place, or you felt pushed out of one place in the past and then gone nowhere. And now this with like the flying, that does seem sort of, or the wing kind of thing, that does seem kind of new.
And also like something calling me. I don't know what that is.
So these girls, they made this cassette, or at least one of them did. From what I could tell, John, you can correct me if I'm wrong here about any of the details, but they sort of like our experiment actually. They used the cassette to like contact or like open some sort of paranormal thing, and then a paranormal thing did happen. Yeah, it's really odd. So John really did some excellent research here, stumbling on this. It's like an exact parallel of our work here. Not exact, but it's similar.
Thanks, Rob. I try.
So what are we listening to?
So like, I'm just letting you guys know this cassette is like super trippy. There's like these really weird sounds and these beats, and there's like 3 different kinds of music it switches to. But then like underlying these sounds at certain points, there's like these like voices that like keep saying like the same thing over and over again.
What are they saying?
I don't. It's like it's something that starts with like a Z, like it's like a Z or za or something like that. But anyway, like it sounds like the sounds in the cassette. They sound a little familiar, and I was thinking about it, and it sounds a little bit like the sounds that the actors have been getting in their recordings.
What do you mean, from me?
Yeah.
All right, let's listen to it. Let's listen to it and see.
Yeah, because I don't.
It's interesting, but
Yeah, caught me off guard.
Okay, let's see.
So what do you guys think? Like, that sounds pretty similar, right?
From what I've
Yeah.
heard, I have to agree with you, John.
At least in like, thematically, kind of.
Yes, thematically.
very-
In rough outline, I think that's true. But John, when I listen to it, it doesn't sound like any of the actual sounds we're using. Is that what you're trying to say?
I mean, it sounded pretty spot on to me.
Yeah, some of them.
You think it
did.
sounds like what, like the actual sounds, the patterns, the rhythms, the instruments?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, it's different instruments, right? There's some vocals on there. That is similar to what I'm doing with the actors, but the rest of it couldn't be more different. And I don't think it's so strange that we would happen on a similar kind of process. Well, I don't know. Maybe it is strange, but not totally unlikely.
But it's kind of a crazy coincidence.
I mean, it's close enough for me.
Yeah.
Something's got to be going on
definitely
here.
perked my ear.
All right. Well, maybe we'll share it with some of the other folks in the crew and see if they hear it. I just don't hear it.
Dan, can I actually call you later about something? It's about that
Yeah, sure.
the script thing that I was telling you about. Remember?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm not doing anything later.
Cool.
Yo.
Hi.
At the
How-
tone, please record your voice message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
Hi, Geneva. I am just a little worried about you. I haven't heard from you in a while. I just want to make sure that, you're still doing the project, you're still doing your meditations, also that you're okay as a person, that we all love you and everything. So if anything's happening, please reach out. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, bye. Love you.
Hey, Olivia, what's up?
Hey, you know how I said I wanted to talk to you about that script? I don't want to talk to you about that script. Yeah, so I'm weirded out by everything. This whole thing with John and the tapes and the Missy and Teresa, and I'm getting a little, I think I'm getting a little crazy about it, to be honest with you, Dan, because I can't.
Okay, well, do you want to talk through it, or what?
Yeah, because I'm getting a little bit worried, especially with Geneva being just gone. We don't know where she is. She's not talking to us. So I went back and I was really bothered by everything John was saying. So I started listening to everything again, and okay, just hear me out. It's gonna be weird, but I think there's something going on, maybe paranormal-ish with Nathan and Geneva, that kind of being exactly like Missy and that Za guy. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Okay, what's your like evidence or
Okay,
point here?
so the Za guy, he had the tape with the sick beats, right? That that John like played for us.
Okay.
They sound a lot like Nathan's, to the point where we had to have a whole discussion about it, remember? And Missy is just a lot like Geneva in the whole like spiritual awakening thing. Do you know what I mean? That's all she kept talking about in her interviews, and that's the same thing that Missy kept talking about in her interview. And Geneva also with the whole making the za sounds in her tapes, like that creeps me the hell out. And also Geneva said that she likes doing her meditation specifically with Nathan, she told me, which exactly like the za guy and Missy. And Geneva specifically likes to get naked, just like Missy said. It's just, there's some weird, I don't know, it feels too, there's some connection there, and especially with Geneva being gone, I'm just kind of really worried. I'm getting progressively more freaked out about this.
Well, I definitely see where you're coming from, but I don't know. I think you might have it backwards, actually.
What do you mean? I don't.
Well, so we know that the actors' meditations, Rob ripped the audio from their meditations to make further recordings, right? So, like, Geneva's za noise that you were talking about, that was just her. Rob didn't prompt her to make that. He didn't prompt her to make that. The actors came up with it naturally. So Rob must have come up with the 1985 story and the whole tape with the sick beats and everything based not on stuff that he was just making, but he was pulling it out of the actors' work. So the actors prompted Rob to make that stuff.
Why would he do that?
Not the other way around.
I don't get that. Why?
To make them believe. That's what's causing everyone to freak out.
But he didn't even share it with them. They don't. I don't think anyone knows really about Missy and Teresa. Like, I don't think that's common knowledge. I think that's just common knowledge between the four of us.
Well, okay. Well, yeah, you're right about that. Well, it must be for someone else then.
But who?
Hey Rob, it's Lucy. I'm calling because I have not heard from Geneva in like 2 weeks. And I mean, I've reached out to her on multiple occasions, and I mean, I don't want to pressure her, especially if she's going through something, but honestly, I'm a little worried about it because I don't know. I just don't think that this is really like her. She seems really excited, and she was making such great progress on her meditation. So I just wanted to let you know what's going on, and I will keep you posted if I hear anything else from her. So, yep, that's all I really had to say. Bye-bye.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, I'm getting a little bit, I'm getting kind of freaked out about the Geneva thing, about her kind of, just being gone. Do you think, is this because of what we're doing? Is this...
Wait, so you didn't talk to Lucy?
What do you mean? She's
back.
What do you mean? She's disappeared.
She's back. She never... I know, we did that whole thing. We thought she was gone. She was gone for 2 weeks, but she wasn't really gone. Her phone just broke. So
what do you mean?
She's been here the whole time. She's like bad with... She's not good at the internet as it is. So, with the broken phone and all that, she just... Literally, her phone broke. She just
didn't think that she should, reach out to us and tell us that she's, not dead? What do you... What
am I doing? What is feeling? I feel like... my skin's green. I can get a pellet. I'm crawling through the grass. I know you're there. The grass is really wet and drops of water keep falling on me. Everything I'm burning. I'm becoming a butterfly. Where's the rain? I know you're there.
Cool.
So, I mean, you've talked to Geneva, I've talked to Geneva, and she did really great things with her meditation. But so I listened to it back, and here's
her meditation?
just to make sure there wasn't any weird audio stuff or anything. And there's a whole nother voice on it that wasn't there, because I was there with her when she was doing the meditation. I watched her do it, sort of sat vigil.
What do you mean a whole nother voice? What is that? What do you mean? Not something
it was
that
me,
Rob put in or anything?
It was me and her.
This is from... Okay.
Sitting there, and I watched her do it, and then I played back the audio, and it's her voice. And then there's another voice there making noises, making words, talking, that I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's also her voice, because
what is it? Do you know what it said?
What it was saying? It was...
Yeah, was it? Yeah.
It was kind of...
What did it sound like? Did it sound like her?
Yes, but it didn't sound like what she would... Yes. I mean, it was kind of hard to tell, but... So I'm a little bit confused, but yes, I would say that it was her voice, but the quality of it was different. It's like in one she's speaking normally, in the other it's more of a whisper. So I don't know if it's her, if it's another spirit speaking through her, or if it's just another like entity of her, another side of her. But
You don't think she would have like altered it, right?
yeah, and I was physically there, so I know that she was there. And then immediately,
Right.
she wouldn't have had time. She wouldn't have had time to distort or, I don't know,
Yeah, okay.
re-edit
Yeah.
something over, because we did the meditation. I pressed stop on the recorder, and then I went to play it back, and all of a sudden there's this whole other voice.
Did you tell Geneva about this?
I wanted to talk to you because I wanted to kind of know
Mhm.
how abnormal it was, and also I mean, just so much more about this kind of stuff than I do, so I just wanted your take on it before, so I could.
I'm more so wondering if it's gonna freak her out.
Of course. Okay. Jacob. All right. Yep, Jacob. Hey, what's up?
Yes.
I'm actually in Chestertown right now, and I know this is like a really random call, but I'm
Okay.
scared as shit right now. We're at a coffee shop, and Geneva's voice is coming out of the radio. I swear I'm not fooling. It's coming out of the radio. The car is completely off
What?
mute, and I just need you to let me know I'm not tripping right now. Like, because
Okay, wait. Backtrack a little bit.
we went to a coffee shop,
Okay, yeah,
which Geneva is inside of right now, and I forgot my phone. I go
got
back
it.
to get my phone out of my car, and the car is like dead turned off, and but Geneva's voice is coming out, and it's telling me that she needs to replace somebody, and she keeps saying it over and over. But she's in the coffee shop, and like I don't know I don't know who she's trying to replace, and I'm just freaking out.
Okay. Well, hold up for a second. Like, does like your phone connect to the cars and thing? Because I know like that can
No, I came
pick
back to
up.
get my cars. Like I checked everything. My Bluetooth is turned. I don't even have Bluetooth in my car. It's ridiculous. And like she's just talking about replacing, trying to replace me. Like who is she trying to replace?
She
I don't
didn't like.
like.
Okay,
What do
well, take a deep breath for a second. Okay, so she said she's trying to replace.
That's what the radio is saying, and it's her voice. I can tell.
Okay, it didn't say like who or what or
No, it was
it,
staticky, and it was not like super clear, but like I could hear it faintly, and like
okay,
bugging me out because
and
she's in there waiting for me right now. But I
is
just heard
she
that.
like okay and everything or like?
Don't know. I haven't like. I just ran out here to get my phone, and like now I'm talking to you.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I did
I'm.
like I almost wish this wasn't real. Like it feels like a dream. I don't know what to
I
do. I
mean,
don't even know why I'm calling you. Like I'm
I
just
mean, it
freaking out.
sounds like a
Like,
prank, but it's alright. I guess. Uh, I honestly, I don't really know what to say.
should I ask her about it?
You can, I guess. She might
Should I
know
do
if
that?
yeah. I mean, I guess because if her like phone is hooked up to the car, I really, I'm not sure.
I don't think she would. How could she? She couldn't
I
put her
mean,
voice on there. Why would she want
yeah,
me to
but
hear that?
she could be like playing a prank on you. I don't
Hey, you're
know.
probably right. You're probably right.
All right.
The Dark Pool is created and produced by the Alchemical Actors, hosts of the Occult Confessions podcast. Visit darkpoolproject.com and click on donate to support our further adventures into the Dark Pool. Dan, what the does Rob want?
Something's up with Liz, I think. It's like sleep paralysis. Like, it just woke
It
up
was
and
me and her
couldn't move, and she was screaming in my face, asking for
sitting
help
there,
and
and
shaking
I
me.
watched her do it.
I don't know, I
and
feel
then
really paranoid
back the
a lot
audio,
of the times,
and
not
it's her
because of
voice.
Dan or anything,
And then
but
there's
more so
another
I've
voice
just been
there
hearing my own
making
voice
noises,
in random
making
places.
words,
For
talking.
example, driving to work
And I
on the
don't
radio,
know if
I hear
that
my
shadow
voice in the
I mean,
car.
I
was
don't know
some
if
sort of
it's also her voice, because
entity that I could now see because I took her hand, or if it was just some
sounds
sort
in
of
the cassette.
astral projection.
They sound a little
because of
familiar, and I was
this
thinking
altered
about
state
it,
of
and
mind
it sounds a
that
little
Missy
bit
found
like
herself in.
the sounds that the actors have
It's
been
gonna be
getting
okay.
in their recordings.
All the pain, the abuse. That's the message. It's gonna be okay.
So, something that I wanted to do because Kara sent me her notes from her last meditation. And Kara, you had said that you just wrote things down. You didn't really experience anything other
So
than the words.
I did experience some feeling, but after the meditation was done, I just kind of like lost that feeling. So I had some stuff that I kind of like scribbled down beforehand, and then once the meditation ended, I kind of just tried to jot down like how I felt in that moment. And that's where I kind of had that line, that little like squiggle line kind of like breaking in that last line.
That's what that is. That's why I was just, Kara, can I just like straight read through them?
Absolutely, be my guest.
Because it kind of follows like its own, to me it seems like almost like a downward spiral until the conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start.
Okay.
Ouch, tense, heavy legs, loud, listen, listen, listen to me. Scratching skin, pain wants my skin. Deep breaths, merry-go-round, carnival lights, dark woods, cold fog. Vibrations break me down, dig faster, get out, scratch, scratch, scratch. Oops, I threw up. Violet, violet, gives me the answers. Black shadow right in front of me, hands to hands. My face appears like looking in a black mirror. Till I float through a violet abyss, I'm in a violet abyss. Until I'm old and gray, blue and red, sirens bounce back and forth. Back to the rabbit hole, I go down, down, down. Fear, unknown questions, biting at flesh, sweat and tears, scared and reactive like the wild beast she drools.
Something pulls me back out. Yeah.
Sorry, I can't. Something. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't read something. Something pulls me back out. Just give up already. Stop trying to fight it so hard. Stop. Bubbles form on the skin. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Don't cry. Stop crying. Stop, stop, stop. Don't feel. Breathe. Just breathe. If you're so tired, just give up. Stop crying. I feel like I'm being punished, but I don't know what I did wrong. And then there's a break, and it says, I feel the pain. Not pain, the rain. I feel the rain. It is such an interesting stream of consciousness that I loved when you sent it to me.
Yeah. It felt like a journey, I guess. Like I said, I have no recollection of like.
I feel the rain.
Yeah, so like under a lot of my stuff, I was like scratching stuff. So listen to me, like big scratches. Just give up already. Big scratches. Stop. Big scratches. And then under feel, it's just one little line. It says I feel the rain. I hope it's not dangerous, but
I don't know, Kara, because it feels like the way you describe it, you used the word the violet abyss, like that's where you're at, and then also like you go down, you just keep going down this rabbit hole type of scenario.
You're right.
Dan?
Hey, what's up, Olivia?
Hey. So I think I might know who maybe is leaving the rocks.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Like outside my house and
So
shit.
you found evidence against Rob and John?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I don't actually know. I don't think it's them. So do you? I think it might be Liz. Do you remember Liz? Do you know Liz?
Kind of.
So she was in the beginning of our experiment. She was paired with Aubrey. Do you remember? She went MIA. So I think it might be Liz. Basically, so I went to the place where Liz works, a while ago, and I didn't really know her. I'd never met her. I had a really weird encounter with her. She tried to give me rocks, basically, which I thought was weird at the time. Didn't really think about it that much with the whole rock showing up thing. But what's also really weird is Aubrey basically said that Liz dropped off her recorder a while ago because Liz still had it from, when she was doing this. And when Liz dropped it off, she dropped it off with a bag full of rocks, basically. There's just a bag full of rocks. So, which was...
So you're saying she did this just like on her own whim?
I mean, it makes sense, right? If she's giving Aubrey rocks, she's talking to me about rocks, who I don't even know her, and then there's rocks showing up. I honestly think she might have just gotten my address from my credit card. Do you know what I mean? It's not hard.
I think Rob could be using Liz to cover up his own nefarious rock schemes.
All right, so recap of the personalized meditation. It went well. This one wasn't as... I didn't feel as impulsive on this one. I had more of a kind of clear, concise vision from start to finish. A couple times that my mind started to wander, I kind of had to keep pulling myself back to the idea that you, or Rob, had originally started with, which is being the best version of yourself. And it was almost like it was pulling something out of me. I can't remember at what point it was, but I know that they want to see the worst in me kept coming out of me. They want to see the worst in me. And then at the sounds, it was very much kind of releasing me from, I kept feeling this very much back and forth, this purging, lifting, purging, lifting, until I got to the end, which I actually got interrupted. I think the airflow moved the door, and I thought somebody came in, and I didn't have any clothes on, and the lights were off, and I couldn't see anything, so...
Okay, so here we go. What's going on this week?
I think we should maybe, circle round back to Liz.
Liz isn't doing much these days on account of she's not doing the project.
Right, but, I mean, what's going on in the Liz realm? Do we have the recorder back? Is she...
Have you been talking to Aubrey?
No, not really.
Okay, yes. There is some funky stuff going on over there. She did bring the recorder back, and there was some unusual footage. I don't know, what do you say? Some unusual audio on the track that Liz must have created before she quit. I had just assumed that she didn't bother with this at all, but it turns out she did at least the initial meditation, but then some stuff after that. What's up, honey? Yeah, I'll open it. So, Aubrey is on the case, I guess, is all I can say. She's following up on this, but Liz is not going to figure into the project much at all. But it is unusual.
Hey, Kara. What's up? What can I do for you?
Hey, so I just wanted to kind of touch base with you because it's been a little bit since we kind of broke off, and I don't know, some weird stuff's been happening, and I don't know. I just wanted to maybe touch base with you and tell you what's going on.
Yeah, no, sure. What's up?
So, okay, so the other night, I usually do my meditations before I go to bed because, I like to relax or whatever. And I had this kind of just a different meditation than what I normally have. And I woke up the next morning and, I know it sounds crazy, but I woke up naked outside.
Oh. Shit.
Yeah, like I mean,
Okay.
I've slept walk before as a kid, and like that stuff's normal. But like, this is kind of like freaky, and like I had like scratches on my body. So
Oh, wow. Okay. So you just woke up outside naked and covered in like scratches and shit?
yeah, yeah, I know it's weird. It's probably nothing that like connected to this at all. But I just figured, I don't know. I just wanted to let you know.
Okay, wait, so was this after your meditation?
So yeah, like I did my meditation, I went to bed. Like I was laying in my bed doing my meditation, fell asleep, and woke up outside.
Did anything particular happen during your meditation that you feel you should tell me or that might connect?
I mean, nothing like out of the ordinary. I mean, like I've had like these kind of like where I'm in the middle of like all of these planets, and I can kind of like see these planets from afar, and there's these like tracker beams that are like different colors, and like
Oh,
I
okay.
travel places, but I mean,
You actually travel places in your meditations.
yeah, I do.
Huh. Do you do your meditations with clothes on? Are you naked when you do them?
Oh,
Or
I take my clothes off when I do them.
you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
And something else that you had mentioned to me, Kara, was you mentioned the word simulation and simulacra.
Yeah,
Oh,
simulation
wow.
and
Simulacra.
simulacra. Yeah, those were like heavily prevalent through my meditation for sure. Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to say about that?
Well, I mean, the simulation was just kind of like I felt like I was in a simulation almost,
Mm-hmm.
like I could travel to places, but I don't know if I was like actually there or not.
Hey, Shannon.
Oh, hey, Olivia, what's up?
Hey, I wanted to call you real fast. Oh, do you actually mind? Can I record this conversation?
Oh, like right now? Sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
It's about I kind of mentioned this to you a little bit earlier in the week, but do you mind? I just wanted you to kind of retell the whole story of the whole weird shit that happened with you and that girl at like PoFest last year
From the
that you
festival. Yeah,
remember you were telling
yeah.
us? Yeah, I just wanted you to kind of go over that if you would.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, I guess, should I introduce myself?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Go
sure.
for it.
Well, hello, I'm Shannon, and here's the story of the weird festival incident. Ooh.
Yep.
Nailed it, right? Anyway, so we were performing Edgar Allan Poe's story, Morella. It was our adaptation of it for this Poe festival last fall.
With a feeling of deep, yet most singular affection, I regarded my friend Morella. Thrown by accident into her society many years ago, my soul, from our first meeting, burned with fires it had never before known.
And it was very interesting. If you don't know the story, basically it's about this woman who gave birth to her doppelganger and then she died. Spoiler, I guess.
Above all, in the phrases and expressions of the dead on the lips of the loved and the living, I found food for consuming thought and horror, for a worm that would not die.
But yeah, it was very interesting because I was the only actor on stage, but I didn't have any speaking lines myself. It was just Mims and Aubrey who did the voices, paired with whatever weird sounds Rob was like adding to the audio.
That sorrow which is the most lasting of impressions, as the cypress is the most enduring of trees.
But it was really neat because the festival was about 15 feet away from where Poe actually wrote the story. So it really helped like set the spooky vibes there. And yeah, they had a bunch of tents all around. It was a cute little festival. You can even like grab like a Poe themed beer, I think.
Some Baltimore shit right there.
Yeah, right. And yeah, I had little tents. You could buy knickknacks and like little spooky things. It was real cute. But I remember our Saturday performance because the strangest thing happened. About halfway through the performance, I started noticing this woman who was standing next to the speakers, and she was kind of off to the side by herself.
At least from what I remember, it was hard for me to keep track because I was also performing, but she just kind of stuck out to me. But as the show went on, she just started acting more and more strange. She just started yelling and screaming and then like throwing this huge fit to the point where like I had to stop the show early because the show was at a halt because everyone was just focused on her. The people had to come and like take her to the medical tent, and then it started raining, and then like everyone just disappeared, and it was just this. I just don't know what happened. I just remember her listening to the music, but I couldn't really tell if she liked it or if she really didn't like it. I just know that like whatever was happening, she was having a reaction, like a bodily reaction to it that she could not control. And I just remember like seeing it and it just made me shiver because I just don't know how else to explain it. I just remember seeing it, being very concerned, and then I never heard anything else about it. I kind of like looked for her when we were like closing up and putting everything away, but she just kind of disappeared.
Didn't you tell me she was saying something weird though? Like you said she kept saying something. She kept yelling something.
Yeah, it was very strange. She kept talking about shadows. That these shadows were trying to take her someplace.
Thy child and mine.
Not some. She said the other place. I remember specifically. That's all she said. The other place, because she never said what that place was.
Hey, Rob. Yeah. I don't think I can just say nothing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll just use the line from before that we never finished the ritual. All right. Are you recording this? Oh, interesting. It's only ever been the three of us. Good, yeah. Okay. See you Thursday.
So he encourages us to be, at one with ourselves and really like express ourselves. He tries to he likes that we use alternative methods to like get into a certain headspace, like wherever we need to be at that moment. I found myself kind of like interacting with inanimate objects because, during the time of this pandemic and everything, we don't have physical touch anymore. I can't just text Geneva and say, hey, like, you want to come over and like roll around on the floor together? Like, can't really do that anymore. So I find myself just kind of like using inanimate objects. There's like a red safe light down there that I like try to interact with different colors and stuff like that. But it's been a little bit difficult. Like now that you just can't like have people around you.
So how do you know Rob?
I met him in college. He was in grad school. We both worked on a bunch of shows together and traveled them around. Philly, Montreal, Edinburgh. I know he's doing a lot of adaptation stuff right now, but back then it was all original. Did you say this is for the podcast?
Yeah, it's for the podcast, kinda.
He's kind of relentless, right? Always another thing. We were working on this series of 5 senses. He's still doing the ritual thing, right? That's what we were doing. The first one was called The Rite of Touch. All I remember is there was lots of feathers in it. Then Rite of Taste. Everyone got naked. We covered ourselves in whipped cream and peanut butter. But, we never finished them all. At least not our group. Maybe he did later.
How many did you do of these?
Just those 2. We stopped at sound.
Why did you stop?
Well, that one was a little more narrative. The characters were more defined. We were working on this story set in the 80s. There were these sisters who could talk to static.
You mean Missy and Teresa?
Is that what the new project is about? That's cool. I mean, it makes sense. Teresa was my character. They were based on real people, I think. I don't know. Maybe not. I can't remember. Still, things got weird with that one. This one night, we were working in the basement at his house in Silver Spring, and Rob was writing all of the music. Well, scoring it, I guess. There were 3 of us in the show, and it was getting late, and we'd been at it for like 5 hours. And we got kind of loopy. It was really mellow, so I kind of fell asleep a little. But when I woke up, it was weird. It was like there were these shadow people there with us. And for a while, like a few minutes, none of us moved the whole time it was happening. After we had a couple rehearsals, but the venue fell through, and then we all kind of broke up and went different directions. How long have you guys been working on this?
Like a few months now.
Crazy. That's so cool. Did Rob tell you to call?
No. I mean, sort of. I've been doing some research, and, I figured it would be good to interview you. He doesn't really want to make it about, like, his own process, but, I mean, that's sort of kind of in the story.
Interesting.
So.
Well, tell him I said hi.
The Dark Pool is created and produced by the Alchemical Actors, hosts of the Occult Confessions podcast. Visit darkpoolproject.com and click on Donate to support our further adventures into the Dark Pool.
One time, long ago, Mother told me not to hang my head, so I told her I would always look to the sky.
Long ago,
and that
Mother
seemed
told
to
me
worry
not to
her
hang
even
my
more.
head, so I told her I could always
Of
look
her
to the
as
sky. And that seemed to worry her even more.
In a jungle
now,
of
I
mouths
think of
licking
her
and
as
screaming,
alone.
and pleading and begging, and bothering and wondering and seething and dripping paint.
And
And I'm
pleading
so
and
sorry,
begging and
Mother,
bothering and
here I
wondering
hang.
and seething and dripping paint. And I'm so sorry, Mother, but here I hang. And I'm so sorry, Mother, but here I hang.
Recap of meditation, personalized meditation for Kara, meditation C. That one was interesting. So I chose to do that one in the nude again. The beginning was very heavy, sticky, dense. I felt myself being pulled up, but then shot back up to the sky, and then pulled back down to the earth and shot back up to the sky. And now that I think about it, it was kind of like me trying to make a decision to stay in the uncomfortable, or like to stay where I am and be uncomfortable, or go somewhere new and be uncomfortable. And at one point I was kind of like melting down into the ground, maybe like shooting roots, and then shooting back up to the sky. And when I shot back up to the sky, everything felt... I felt everything. I felt vibrations from... I almost felt like I was in like an Arctic tundra, and everything was cold.
Along the lines of something weird happening, I found these notes
What do you mean notes? Where are they showing up? What are you talking about?
There was one duct taped on my driveway. There was another one on my front porch.
At Mom's house, you mean? Like just
Yeah. And then the
Okay.
other one showed up in my room.
In your room?
Yeah. They're all like
Okay.
duct taped to like the floor.
Or okay. I mean, that just sounds a little.
I mean,
I
none
mean,
of
it
it
sounds
makes
a
any
little
sense.
juvenile, don't you think? I mean, that could just be. I mean, to be honest with you, right now with Rob and John, I don't know what they're doing. They could just be doing that to honestly make everything more
But
interesting.
Olivia,
at
you
this
have to
point.
listen. Bree, just read out loud what they say.
I don't. If it's weird and
No,
gibberish
just
and doesn't make sense,
Just
I mean,
hear her out. Just listen to them.
I mean, we
I
really
don't-
don't have to.
I
It's
don't
not a
really
big deal, Kara.
need to say anything about
I just
it.
think it's important that I think you should read them out loud, Bree. Just read them.
Oh, okay. I guess. Okay. So there's 3 of them.
Okay.
The first one, it says, "Congratulations, you've completed your booking for your ride scheduled for 88-88-88 at 888888."
All right.
Yeah. The second one, it's just like a list. It says frozen pizza, fish sticks, bear claw, bird shot, and moon pie.
All right.
The third one, it makes me the most uncomfortable. It says, "Please unfasten your tether and deposit your ghost and diving gear at the entrance."
Okay, well that's
Yeah. They're weird, but just enough to make me a bit uncomfortable.
I mean, they're not threatening.
No, but I feel like I'd be more comfortable if they were threatening.
Okay.
Hey guys.
Hey.
All right, so
What's up, Dan? This is your meeting today.
Yeah. So this is gonna sound crazy, but I think that Nathan, the actor, he made some sort of blog under a fake persona, and he's been blogging about the work he's been doing in strange fashion.
I thought we were supposed to be talking about the Instagram account today, Dan.
Well, yeah, so the Instagram account sort of like allowed me to find this. I was working on images for it, and I'm trying to find all these different things to put into a collage, and I found a strange one that had this mouse and a snake in it. They might have been dead. I can't quite remember, but the reverse image search on the image brought me to this guy Derek, his Twitter account, and I'm reading through all this guy's stuff, and it's eerily familiar, right? So this guy said that he worked this like slummy job as like a hardware employee, and I don't know if he was like a cashier or he like worked the whatever, but then he got fired there and he started working at a restaurant, and like now he's been doing that, and things seem to be going well for this guy. And then like suddenly his girlfriend got like lost, or he just like couldn't contact her because she broke her phone. And then he like kept seeing dead animals near his house, and it was like a mouse, and then a snake, and then an eagle, and then to top it all off,
Wait. It was an eagle?
Yeah. He found
a dead eagle.
He found
near
a
his
dead
house?
eagle near his house.
Okay, that's pretty weird.
Yeah. So like I'm justified here. Like this has got to be Nathan. Like that's way too specific.
Why would Nathan?
Like
why would he do that? He wouldn't even give me any information, and like during my interview about his process, he like barely would tell me anything.
He's been
Why
very
would he-
tight-lipped. Yeah,
why would he
doesn't
tell
wanna
the
talk.
rest of the world online under a different name? That doesn't. Why?
Wait, so do you think that like Nathan's meditations are feeding the blog, or that he actually has dead eagles on his lawn and that's getting into his meditation?
That's the thing. It's from what I've read, it seems completely real. Like that what he's talking about, like he was talking about a bunch of water imagery, which would make you think that he's, reflecting on the meditations, or he's sort of like trying to make it all up. But then he mentioned specifically rain, which I don't know, that just seems a little strange for me.
Well, rain is a normal weather
Why?
pattern, Dan. So, I don't know how strange that part is.
But this guy was obsessive about it. Like, he was, like, sitting out in the rain, and he was talking about, I don't know, it just got weird to read, man.
Okay, fine. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Olivia, why don't we have a conversation with Nathan, and if he's having trouble talking to you, maybe he'll let us take a little bit from the blog and put that up on the show. Like, maybe that'll be our way into his head.
All right, whatever.
This is Sean Priest. He's been doing some reading for us, and he's going to read a bit from Derek's Twitter account. Sean, this guy's a little deranged, so I guess give it that quality.
One time, long ago, Mother told me not to hang my head, so I told her I would always look to the sky, and that seemed to worry her even more, and even now, I think of her as I stand alone in a sea of strangers, in a jungle of mouths licking and screaming, and pleading and begging, and bothering and wondering and seething and dripping paint, and I'm so sorry, Mother, but here I hang. One time, she screamed as she looked in the mirror. Her skin felt alien. She clawed and sawed with broken fingernails until she saw red, her skin coming off like an old coat. She clawed and sawed with bloody fingernails until she looked up and saw green. Perfect. One time, she dug her own grave nearby just in case she needed to step away for a moment and come back just like him. She always knew she would be able to, and she was meant for something more and something just like him. But when nothing happened, she decided now was the time, so she jumped down her hole and tried to come back out. But her lungs were dirt, and her tears grew a tree so beautiful and tall. One time, he woke up surrounded by metal and water, his hands still on the steering wheel, his eyes facing forward, facing away from the seats behind him, watching the car sink to the bottom. His nose flared at the pungent stench of rotting flesh. No one would ever know.
Sweet, sounds good. Thanks, man.
Not a problem.
So the green actually is in reference to Geneva's work, who is Nathan's girlfriend in real life. She felt like her skin was turning green, and she like clawed it off, and it was like this alien complexion that she had taken upon herself, which is very obvious in this guy's writing. And then finally, there was this note that I saw from Nathan's work where he talked about how he was in a car and he felt as if the car, in not in real life, but in his work, of course, that the car was sinking to the bottom of some sort of lake or large body of water.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, it's for the listeners, don't worry.
Ah, gotcha.
Hey, Olivia.
Yeah, hey, sorry, the dogs are kind of barking, but I'm listening.
It's fine. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little ticked off at the moment right now, and
shit,
I swear to
what?
full tea. I am. So just to preface a little bit, so I just got a phone call from Dan, and this kid was going on about some stupid, I don't know, some blog or whatever that he swears that Nathan is running. He said he's running it under this name like Derek. I had no idea what the heck he was talking about, and I was about to go off on him because if he keeps like coming after Nathan for this, like I know he went back and he was kind of like tweaking with things before, and I was a little ticked off about that. I'm not gonna lie, because we're bringing Nathan into this, and he's new. He doesn't know anything about this stuff, and he's kind of like he's getting to this very like sensitive state, and I'm trying to protect him a little bit, but then this kid Dan just comes in and starts like almost messing things up, and I swear to God, if he doesn't back off of Nathan, I'm gonna freak out on him. And I'm sorry. I was trying to like just relax a little bit and not say too much because, you know, giving everyone the benefit of the doubt, but it was pissing me off, and I had to like just stop talking to Dan for a little bit because I was about to go off on him.
I hear you.
All right, Dan, we have to have a conversation about Nathan.
Yeah, thanks for
here.
wasting our time about
So
that.
so he told you he's part of the blog, right?
No.
No. Never heard of it.
Nope.
You mean Nathan's never heard of it?
No.
Correct.
Not at all.
He doesn't know what we're
He
talking
acted
about.
like we were
Look,
insane.
Well, that just doesn't make sense. Like the writing is on the wall, man.
I don't know what the hell
What?
you're talking about, Dan. I
What did you
literally
say?
have no idea.
I think we're gonna just let this one go, Dan.
All right, well,
Yeah, this is insane.
it just
Dead
it
end.
just doesn't make sense. Like he's got to be either like what? Okay. What if he was in a trance or is put in a trance and he starts like trance blogging?
And you think that's more likely than some random dude named Derek writing bullshit on Twitter?
Like the meditation puts him in a trance,
but it's
or
all-
like he wakes up in the middle of the night.
I think that the meditation has got to put him in some sort of trance-like state, and then he just blogs like that. That makes sense.
What? Who would do that, Dan? That doesn't make any f***ing sense. Do you listen? Listen to yourself right now.
This is a peculiar state that we're in.
Trance blogging. All right, whatever. Dan, you hold on to it as long as you need to, man.
Yeah,
We're not
do
gonna.
during quarantine to
All
get
right.
by.
No, all right, here. I'm gonna read you one right now. This was recent.
Oh, please do.
No, it
boy.
makes sense. Like, okay, Rob, you sent me those notes.
This is it. Get
Rob,
it out.
you sent me those
Then
notes.
we're gonna move on. Come
about
on.
Nathan's thing, and then I checked the Twitter, and he writes this. One time he saw lights behind his eyes. His hands trembled, and he forgot where he put his phone. His mind went blank, and all he could see was green and blue and purple. And he forgot everything. He felt safe, and all he could see was green and blue and purple. That is so specific. You sent me those notes and
That
said
sounds
that
like drugs.
No, Nathan in Rob's notes about Nathan described specifically green, blue, and purple lights that he saw. Like,
I don't actually remember that. I'd have to go back and check.
We'll do it and let me know, because
Well, if Rob doesn't remember it, then
dude, it's all there.
I feel myself being drawn in, drawn down into a rabbit hole. Where am I? Through the mountains. It's coming this way. It's yellow, it's green, it's blue, it's orange, it's red, it's fire.
Hey, Kara, Bree, can we chat for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
What's going on?
Okay, so, Kara, this sounds very weird, and I don't know exactly how to ask you about this.
Yeah, shoot. Go for it.
Last night, Bree, when I was at Mom's, and, I was leaving, and I swear to God, I saw Kara walking away from the house.
What? No.
Yeah.
Kara wasn't even over. She wasn't, no.
No, I get that. But I definitely think it was Kara. Yeah. You don't. Bree, did you find anything? Bree, did you find any notes or anything?
Yeah, actually, I did. I did find more
You
notes.
got another note?
Yeah.
Kara, and you don't remember this at all?
I mean, I've been checking my cameras because I don't want crazy shit to happen anymore. I've been checking my cameras and I did not leave at all. So I don't know what
Wait.
you're talking about.
Olivia, you think Kara's doing this?
I mean, look, I don't want to accuse Kara of anything, especially if she doesn't, she said that she spent her whole night at home, but
right.
I swear to God, it looked exactly like you. But I guess.
Was it dark out?
I mean, yeah, but it gets dark kind of late now. It's not like it was that dark.
But she doesn't even live in town.
I get that. I do.
And she'd just be walking out of the house?
That's why I feel weird about bringing it up, but that's what I saw.
Okay.
I mean, maybe, God, yeah, I guess if you've been taping yourself, then.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be more than happy to show you the tapes too, just, to make you feel more comfortable.
I mean, I believe you, but
I don't really know if that would make any of us more comfortable because she says that she saw you. What would that mean then?
I mean, maybe it's.
So what did the note say, Bree? Did you open it?
There's two. These ones are really weird. The second one, it's kind of disturbing, I'm not gonna lie. So the first
Okay, what are
one, they shout down the frozen rabbit hole where I fell. And
Okay.
and then the second one, it
What is it? Come on.
Rob rides the gray train to the other place and picks the true sound from the hanging tree. It directly mentions Rob.
Well, they shout down the frozen rabbit hole where I fell. Frozen rabbit hole? That's a little bit weird.
Well, and Kara's
Like an Alice in Wonderland thing?
in Kara's meditations, she at one point fell down a rabbit hole
did.
and also was
The
in the Arctic
right?
tundra. Yeah.
That's right. I remember that. The Arctic came up.
And the second one, there was
Train?
this train in her meditation that has bothered me ever since she mentioned it.
What
And
about the train?
So in her meditation, things had kept coming at her, but then there was always some sort of resolution afterwards, like shooting at her. And the last thing that happened in her meditation was this colorless train just came at her, and as soon as it would have hit her is when she came out of the meditation.
I think you guys should just show him to Rob. I mean, doesn't he do this stuff a lot? Kind of like look over things and dissect them?
Yeah.
I guess, but
interpret them. I don't know. Maybe he'll just give us some insight on what's
Yeah,
going
it's
on.
not a bad idea. I can bring him up to Rob.
I'm really not sure what's going on with Kara. She, like 4 a.m, she sent me like 20 texts telling me to stop playing with her. And, you know, I called her and I was like, what are you talking about? We've barely spoken since we started this project. And she claims she has no clue what I was talking about. I mean, she said she didn't see any of the messages, and then when I went to look back at them, they were gone. They never existed in the first place. So I'm a little concerned. I mean, about Kara, but I'm not sure. Maybe I should be concerned about myself.
The Dark Pool is created and produced by the Alchemical Actors, hosts of the Occult Confessions podcast. Visit darkpoolproject.com and click on Donate to support our further adventures into the Dark Pool.
Oh, so you sent me some notes. So there's a few different places that you went to. Did it start in the Golden Place? You just called it the Golden Place.
Yeah, it started in the Golden Place, but I was stuck in a cage.
In this place, okay.
Yeah, in the place I was stuck in a cage, and there were rocks falling on me and burying me, but I got out. And then I think I was led into the Golden Place.
Okay. But you didn't stay there. It looked like there were other places you went to.
Mm-hmm.
With some sort of frog people.
Yeah, the frog people, they were dancing in the Golden Place. There were different levels and everything in the Golden Place. And I first encountered like a hermit kind of dude in a row.
Okay.
And he pointed me to the Golden Place.
Oh.
That's right. Yeah, he pointed me there. Yeah, it took me through an arch into the garden.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went through, I think it was the trail in the woods.
Okay.
I walked through the woods, and that took me to the beach.
Okay. And where did
Yeah.
the cemetery come into all this?
After the beach flooded out, we floated through the woods, and we were pretty much dropped off at the graveyard.
Who is we?
Me and a friend. Or
Okay.
person.
Did you know this person, or it just you felt this was a friendly presence?
It was a friendly presence. That's the way, yeah, that's how I would describe it. I felt like I knew them. I couldn't see who they were, though. It was like,
okay,
almost like the face is cut off sort of thing. Like, I could only really see, like, the back of their head sort of deal. Okay, wait. I have it written down here somewhere. He keeps making me write things. Okay, where did it go? Ryan triggers chaos, and they like to refer themselves as trickster. He may throw seemingly unpleasant or scary things our way, but its ultimate use is to help set our perspective straight. What fears are Ryan triggering in you? What is he trying to trigger in you? That's what he wants us to ask. He wants us to see what he's triggering. What is he triggering in us?
All right. So I want to get you guys caught up on what's happening with Aubrey. So I've taken over, right, as her coach since she had started as a coach, right, with Liz. Olivia did let me know that she has some concerns about Liz. So Liz is not exactly out of the project. She quit doing the meditations. It was my belief that she wasn't doing them at all, or that she hadn't done any. But we have reason to believe that maybe she did the first one at least. Anyhow, Aubrey's going to be checking up with her. So we'll just leave that to the side for today. But getting back to Aubrey herself, she's been having an interesting experience. It's sort of going... I don't want to say it's going back and forth, because Aubrey, although the beginning of her work, she sort of was experiencing a lot of unpleasant things, or what you might characterize as unpleasant things. She had this kind of constant underlying sense as she was going through these meditations that everything was okay and was going to work out, and it sort of has stayed with her no matter how dark the imagery in her experiences has gotten.
I guess let's get started. What are you hoping to? What are your goals, I guess, with this process?
Well, I've been working through like healing a lot of trauma stuff over, the past couple years.
Well, you and I know about these things.
Yeah.
I'm recording, so are there, folks are going to listen to this later. Are there things you're comfortable with them? Sorry. Are there things... Just providing a little ambiance.
Yes. Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Are there things you would want to share with, an audience who hears this project later?
Yeah. Well, over 3 years ago now, my boyfriend, he passed away while I was with him for the whole thing.
But that wasn't the end of it for you as far as loss.
Well, it was the second time I went through something like that.
Right.
If that's what you mean. Yeah, when I was in high school, my boyfriend also passed away then. So it was like double whammy, and I definitely felt like I was like under a curse.
It's certainly some bad luck, that's for sure.
Yeah. Rough karma.
So, what's your response been? Because you've been on a path, but you feel comfortable sharing a bit of that?
Yeah, definitely. well, you know, the first time it happened, I ran for like a long time. I partied a lot and just went down a pretty dark road where I ended up feeling really, really lost.
So by ran, I know what you mean, but you didn't jog.
No, I was running away from my problems.
Yeah,
yes. Yeah, running from my problems. And, you know, they all caught up to me one day and I kind of had to just go within, do my own thing. I was trying to depend on a lot of other people. So I had to like, I don't know, learn how to go within and rely on myself, learn from myself. And ended up going back to school and everything. And, you know, I was really going on a good thing. And then it happened again. And so I like kind of knew what to do, I guess, even though I wasn't ready for it when it happened. Like I knew I was going to have to like, I guess, go within again and like have to rebuild everything from the ground up. And yeah, so I grieved as long as I could. I just made sure I felt everything, you know, that I had to feel, and just put in the work. I felt really, really lost though. I mean, I wasn't really a spiritual person, or I didn't consider myself to be very spiritual. I wanted to be, but like didn't believe in anything before this all happened.
This is the most recent event where you've decided to focus more on spirituality. Right?
Yeah. Once I started to come out of grieving and everything, I started looking into like Wicca and stuff. Like I was like, well, let me try to find something to have hope in, or something that I want to learn about.
It seems like some of the actors or shit. Are we calling them actors in this?
Yeah, actors is good. You can call them actors. What else do we call them?
I don't know.
Meditators?
Subjects, yeah.
Sarah mentees.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our patients, our victims.
Okay, sorry. It seems like some of our actors are having kind of like paranormal, like not paranormal activities, but like occurrences, I guess.
Yeah, I've started to hear that.
Aubrey's kind of, you know, low-key dreamwalking, maybe.
Yeah, there's a couple of folks that have been mentioning her popping up in dreams. That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Geneva with her green glowing.
Yeah, that is. I mean, I'd like to see where that's going. I'm not entirely persuaded on that yet, but.
Okay. Let's see. I don't even remember. I don't remember anyone else. What is everyone else doing?
I do think it's interesting, you know, that folks are saying these whatever phenomena, but we want to put a test to this. We want to see a couple of things. So, as we're hearing them report back, you know, that they're having so-called paranormal experiences, we don't just want to take it on faith that, oh yeah, that was weird, so it's paranormal. We want to see one of two things, or maybe both things, to be honest. The first one is what we call veridicality.
Ooh, that's a big word.
So that's when there's some confirmation in the external world of something in your head.
Huh.
So let's, like Aubrey, for example. If Aubrey, or like if you have a dream about Aubrey and, you know, there are things in the dream, details in the dream about, you know, Aubrey's day, that she, you know, went to the dentist and that she, you know, bought herself a new pair of jeans, and you don't know that information on your own. You didn't talk to her.
Yeah.
And then later you find it out. That's veridicality. So there's a confirmation of your subjective dream experience outside of the realm of any natural means you could achieve that information.
But wouldn't that be... So that's like everything. Paranormal, right?
Yes. Technically, all paranormal experience, in order to achieve some confirmation... Well, not like taps and...
Maybe that was wrong. But.
Not like ghost photographs. Like that's all theoretically empirical evidence. But it's that when we're talking about mental experience... we have to find that veridical confirmation of the mental experience in order to confirm that, yes, this is paranormal. So that's what we want to start testing for if they're going to start making paranormal claims now. I mean, and they are, and that's fine. They're not trying. I don't think they're trying to fool us or anything, but we have to put it to the to the test. We need to see if there is any veridical stuff, and we want to try to keep information low, right? We don't want to be passing too much information between people just in case something veridical happens, because we don't want to poison the well.
Wait. You said put it to the test, right?
Put it to the test,
so are you saying that's like the goal of this whole thing?
In what way?
Well, because you were talking about how, like, you know, we have to confirm what we see in our heads, like in the real world. Is the goal of this project to practice veridicality with the actors?
If that's where it's going, and I mean, maybe it is going in that direction, and I think that's exactly right, Dan. I mean, that resonates with what we were talking about on day one. We're talking about going into like that mystery space, that space beyond. I guess I didn't insist that there be paranormal phenomena. I didn't guess necessarily we would have paranormal phenomena, but I'm not surprised. Because if we're in that mystery headspace, that space beyond the limits that we've set up for ourselves, that if we're operating in this extra realm, then of course, paranormal phenomena are possible. They're not necessary, but I'm open to it.
Yeah, but don't try to like force it though, Dan. Like,
okay, yeah,
right. Yeah.
But one could also say that maybe we want this to happen.
Yeah, I mean, low key, right?
Low key.
Okay, all right. What was the second thing that you wanted to talk about?
I think that's it. That's good.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Hey, Liz.
Hey, I've been meaning to call you.
When can you drop the recorder off?
Okay, I've been listening to a lot of static.
Like white noise?
On the radio, yeah, to hear.
Do you have my address?
Yeah.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. All right, so what happened this week? It's been a couple weeks now. We got to get caught up.
Yeah, well, I did 2 meditations back to back.
Okay.
Yeah, which was weird. It was like I got 2 different, almost like stories, I guess. The first one, it was the same friend.
You still don't know who this is. It's just a friendly presence.
Yeah, this time I got a he vibe from him, but that's like it.
So friendly male presence.
Yeah, which I could kind of see him in this one. It was just more like he was morphing though. I don't know. But yeah, we were just like laying in a field, actually this field that's by my house, and having a nice time playing around. And then some man in overalls starts like walking over to us, and I could tell we didn't want that person to walk towards us, and he grabbed my friend and dragged him to the woods and started beating him pretty badly. And in the vision I was trying to stop it and everything, and it was all really not a pleasant experience, but I still felt pretty calm, I guess, experiencing it. I felt almost outside of the situation. Like, there was kind of a voice that was just kind of like, it's okay, this is over. It's done. It's okay.
The voice was telling you it was over as it was happening. So you could see that it wasn't over, but it was telling you to live as if it was over.
Yeah, that it was nothing to worry about.
Hi, Aubrey. It's Liz. I was just calling to see if you got the envelope. There might be something on the recorder. And also, it hasn't rained in like 10 days and 3 hours. That's really weird. I think it's kind of bad for the fish. Could you help me with something? Okay, bye.
And what about the second meditation?
The second one.
Your notes said something about a water and a cave, mermaid kind of scene.
Yeah, I was
I don't know what
I was
happened,
swimming. I was swimming in the ocean, that's right.
And you were a mermaid.
Okay. Yeah, I was a mermaid. swimming in the ocean, and the friend was there again. And I think I was just like sitting next to them, kind of just out of the water and half in, half out. That doesn't matter though. But I remember, there was a net thrown over my head, and I got pulled into like a more hidden corner of the cave. It was in a cave. I swam into a cave.
Okay.
And was pretty trapped and speared. And
so you were the victim.
Yeah, I was the victim that time.
So the first time you're with the friend in the field, the friend gets pulled away into another place and abused. And the second time, same situation. I mean, now you're in the water, there's a cave, the scene's changed, but you're getting pulled instead of the friend, but the friend is with you and you're getting pulled away. So there's a lot of parallels.
Yeah.
I think it's probably progress that you're the person getting abused, as weird as that sounds.
Yeah, especially since it was a similar experience to where I felt separate from it, and there was, everything was okay.
So you weren't bothered again.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So Liz dropped off the recorder. She left it in my mailbox.
That's good.
Well, that is good, but she dropped it off in a bag of rocks.
I'm sorry, in a bag of rocks?
It was in a bag, like a Ziploc bag, surrounded by rocks.
Is it functional?
I think it's okay. It looks like it's sitting more so on top of the rocks than anything on it, but...
Well, just try playing it later and let me know.
Okay, yeah, I'll try it out. And
is there anything on it? Did she record her first thing?
I haven't checked yet, but I'll look at that. Look into that.
Check it out.
Yeah, okay. So I checked out what was on the recorder, and there's a few things on here, but I need to show you guys the last one. Oh, wait, that's... Oh, man, that's not it.
Your lifetime, talk to 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 your lifetime. There's gonna be even more than just rock.
Okay, here we go. All right, so we're on like week 5 here now. What's going on?
Yeah, so it's pretty weird. I wasn't even on one of my meditations. I've been actually using a pendulum to
Yes. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I was using... Got you. Okay. So, I've been using a pendulum just in my spare time. I'm pretty indecisive. It's been helping me make decisions. And
so you like hang this over, I know we know, but if I share this with the audience just so they know, and the project, hang it over a map or something?
No, I don't use a map. I just, some people, you can, it makes it a little easier, but I just hold the pendulum and...
It's just a string and a weight, really.
Mm-hmm. Yep, yeah. Chain I use a rose quartz crystal.
Okay.
And it'll, you can set it up pretty much. You can ask whichever way is yes or no, but I just set it up so it's clockwise for yes, counterclockwise for no. So I was using it just, in my room, and some weird things kind of started happening. Like my lights flickered, and I've been hearing like tapping on my ceiling lately. That's kind of corresponds with my thoughts, to where like if I hear something, it's ding, and it's like, yeah, like that's a good thought. You know, don't
that's interesting.
pay attention. Yeah.
So like a veridical experience. By that I mean it's not just in your head, but there's something on the outside that's sort of like corresponding and corroborating that it's real.
Oh yeah, definitely. And with the way the pendulum, like once I picked up the pendulum and asked if there was someone who wanted to talk to me, it went crazy. And I was reading through an article about an upcoming portal, and the name Orion came up, and it just kind of struck out at me. And I, asked him, I was like, is that you? Are you Orion? And got a big yes. Yeah. And
this tied to the meditation?
Well, later, yeah, he showed himself in the latest meditation that I did, and he kind of just like destroyed all of those past traumas, and it kind of revealed that he's working with all of us behind the scenes.
All of us.
All of us. He gave you this idea. He's working with us. Yeah, he's
so we have our own sort of like guiding entity, spirit for the whole project.
Pretty much, yeah.
And you got a direct line.
So out of my sleep, I channeled a dream or message from Orion, and here it goes. You're the front runners, so more souls will continue to split. Without you, the chaos and doppelgangers will take over. It is time to confront the shadows.
The Dark Pool is created and produced by the Alchemical Actors, hosts of the Occult Confessions podcast. Visit darkpoolproject.com and click on Donate to support our further adventures into the Dark Pool.